Alright, what is up everybody? Back today with another video. It's been a little bit, guys. Had some camera issues, some phone issues. Anyways, back with it. Today, as you can see, man, also we've added quite a few new knives to the collection since the Stitch review. We've got these Chavez, got the two Chavez knives I still got to review. I got this Medford knife to review. I got this Hinderer up here to review. Got a new s90v, the new Altus to review. But anyways, so tons of new content coming. I also just today, another Grail, picked up a large Sabenza 31 left-handed bogwood inlay with the Damascus steel. So it's definitely a Grail. It's an $800 knife. Anyways, speaking of $800 knives, back to the Medford Praetorian T that we got on the channel today. This is a DLT exclusive s90v, and I got the PVD coated blade and titanium scales with silver hardware and pocket clip. So this is the box you get from Medford. Pretty large box, made in the USA. So that's your box. Inside, had some bubble wrap. If you know anything about the Medfords or the Praetorian, you already know. Already my cat gets all over my stuff. Anyways, this is what it comes with. Hard plastic Pelican style case. Got two clips. Alright, on the inside, I've already pulled the knife out, obviously. You got this patch, really nice patch with some stickers, some Medford stickers. You get this dog tag, which was on the outside of the case. I took it off. There you go. Warranty, care, and maintenance. It's a little fold out. Normally, I don't focus too much on the box, but with this knife, you gotta give a little bit of a look here. And you got your, instead of a COA, it's a COCAA. Yeah, certificate of creation and authenticity. As you can see, October 2021. So this knife's only about 5 months old. So pretty much a brand new knife, period. So put that back in here. So all your stuff you'd like to keep for resale value and all that. Anyways, let's get to what you came for, guys. Here it is. Medford Praetorian T, PVD blade coating, PVD titanium scales with satin hardware and pocket clip. Man, this is a beast of a knife. I mean, this blade steel is just absolutely massive. You know, so let's kind of get the elephant in the room out of the way. This is a $750, $800 knife. I think it was $800 plus. Very expensive. And some people just aren't going to understand it, and that's okay. You know, some people pay millions of dollars for Pokemon cards because they're rare. There's not many of them. When you're buying a knife like this, you're buying the craftsmanship as well as the materials and, you know, basic economics, supply and demand. There's a large demand, not a huge supply, even though DLT Trading has a ton of exclusives right now of the Praetorian Ts. Now, I will say when I first got this knife right out the box, I was a little bummed. And that's because of the action. It was pretty tight, but it had really bad lock stick. And I've looked in some of the forums. I have some people say they have problems with this, and they call Medford, and Medford's like, yeah, you got to break it in. That sounds like bullshit, but I swear, man, this thing is just so beautifully smooth now that it's broken in. And I'm just getting it started as far as breaking in. But as far as the lock stick, there is no lock stick anymore. It is absolutely butter smooth now. Fantastic action on it. I can flick it, but I kind of got to throw it There you go. As you can kind of see there, obviously it's the Tonto. Got your large cutout there, and your pivot. I do believe you can use a spanner tool to turn this, but I think they make a specific tool. I may look into getting that. Pocket clip back here. Retention is set perfectly. There's absolutely zero blade play with this knife. You got full titanium handle scales. Pretty thick, but they're just solid slabs. It's a very heavy knife, but man, this thing is just a beefy tank, and that's all there is to it. This is an enthusiast knife, and I understand that, and I'm enthused. I promise you that. Check out your back spacer here with your window breaker. It's a pretty decent point there. If you can't break it with that bottom point, just back up and chuck the whole thing at it. It'll break. But yeah, the lock stick, if you've got one of these that's new and you haven't flipped it at least a couple thousand times, if you don't even think you're near 1,000, just keep flipping it. I was kind of discouraged, but I just kept flipping it, and after 3 or 4 days, I've got this buttery smooth action that I really like now. And I know that's a stop pin, not a thumb stud, but sometimes it's functional, okay? But yeah, overall, the build quality, it's just really, really nice. You really feel like you're getting a premium product with this knife. If I could loosen the pivot just the absolute tiniest amount, I think it would smooth this action out quite a bit more, where you could probably even thumb flick it normally. And I am left-handed, and obviously there's no option for left-handed clip on this. But yeah, got your over travel stop there. Just an absolute beast of a knife. Let's do a few quick size comparisons. I'll do the Hinderers at XM18 3.5 inch. I'm going to set them up, then move the camera here in a second. On the other side of that, I'm going to put a PM2. And let's see if I got another good comparison. Okay, here we go. All right, let me show you these real quick. So here is the Praetorian T versus an XM18 3.5 inch. Check out the scale I just put on that one. Snakeskin copper carbon fiber. That's copper inlay in the carbon fiber. That's my XM18. I'll have a review on that coming soon. As you can see, just a very large knife overall. Let me do a Manix 2 here. Golly, it just dwarves these little commoner knives. Now here's another beefy knife, the Zero Tolerance 308. Similar in height. Those are about the same size in height. Blade thickness is very similar. That's a pretty good comparison size-wise. The Zero Tolerance 308. So if you know how big a 308 is, then you know. There you go. Sort of some size comparisons to maybe get you an idea of what we got going on here. Man, digging the Hinderer. Anyways, really excited for that new Chris Reeves knife. Where's it at? Here it is. Here's my Small & Cosi. It's a left-handed knife as well. Tonto with black micarta inlays. But yeah, I'm really pumped for that Sabenza. But anyways, man, yeah, really impressed. Is it worth that kind of money? That's in the eyes of the beholder. If you have this knife and you really enjoy it and you have the money to be able to put in to enjoy it, I think you should absolutely go for it. Oh, real quick. Just because I'm kind of pissed at how sharp my Hinderer was. My Hinderer was not that sharp. No issues with the Medford. Let me show you. Sorry, my camera almost fell. Wasn't a great cut, man. I could never cut paper on camera. Every time I do, I just absolutely ruin the shot. But it just absolutely looks like it's freaking dull. It came pretty sharp. I'm just partially R-worded and can't cut paper. But anyways, it can. It's very sharp. Came with a nice edge on it. So we can check that out. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this up. This is just kind of an overview and look. Oh, real quick, s90v blade. God, that is a giant hunk of s90v. And that's a very, very nice blade still. So yeah, big hunk of s90v, titanium, beautiful knife. Shout out to Medford, making a great product. And yeah, putting this video up, and guys, stay tuned. I've got these other videos coming. They'll come out probably around 1 a week or so, maybe more. But yeah, just stay tuned. More content coming, more knives coming. I appreciate you. Have a great day.